assisting you from.
Jehovah guide me, be my guidance. No, they could never stop me. Shall overcome.
Son, I fall in love with the streets. The streets don't love nobody.
Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Line TV. Based on my knowledge, since the incarceration of Vybz Kartel, this is the third time him or somebody closely affiliated or associated with him do a Fox 5 New York interview. But based on the situation Vybz Kartel is currently in, you never yet wonder what is in this for Vybz Kartel. The people then we have do the interview and a speak on Vybz Kartel behalf or a speak about Vybz Kartel. What is in this for them? Is it a case where they have an ulterior motive? Is it a case where Vybz Kartel himself have an ulterior motive, which I strongly believe he do? Also, is it a case where this will affect Vybz Kartel negatively going forward as he looks towards the Privy Council for his freedom?
Wipe the tears, don't cry. Don't you give up the fight. No.
Mavado on the other hand, this is the first time Mavado officially speak out or speak about the situation regarding him being wanted in Jamaica. We know for the longest while, about 4 or 5 years, Mavado haven't been back to Jamaica. And a lot of people have say, yo, him cannot come back because warrant out for him and all of them things there. Mavado finally speak out on the warrant that they said is out for him. And to tell you the truth, some things when him say kinda shocking to me. We are going to talk about all of that in this report. But before we go further into details, may I ask you to do one simple favor. Pause this video for a second and click the subscription button. Also click the notification bell just so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. Do not hesitate to hit that like button and also leave a comment in the comment section.
Yeah. You have to reach for your goal. Just make one step at a time.
So the girlfriend, or should I say the newly elected fiancé of dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel, who is currently incarcerated, did an interview on Fox 5 New York. In the interview, she talked a lot of things, but mainly about she and Vybz Kartel, how they met, what's happening in the relationship, what they're looking towards going forward, and one whole heap of things. But before me dive further into details, based on some of the things and what she said, this kinda look good for Vybz Kartel name as a man. You don't know people are gonna say, yeah man, Vybz Kartel a real Gully and whatever the case may be. And it's like it's a proving situation for Vybz Kartel because all of who they are, they don't know the intents them and whatever. Say, yo, Vybz Kartel a waste man, him nah no woman, him can't get no woman and whatever the case may be. Vybz Kartel a show them say, yo, him can do this behind bars, and not only that, basically every single thing that can be done on the street as a dancehall artist, Vybz Kartel the behind bars and a do it. We see the man in the past come out of jail and go and still go perform. Right now, the only thing Vybz Kartel probably do not do from behind bars is to fly out of Jamaica and go somewhere else go perform. But he's doing just about any and everything.
Don't give up the fight until the journey done. The most higher guides, I mean, I need no gun.
So now we're getting at the meat of the matter. What is in this for Vybz Kartel? What is in this for his newly elected fiancé? What is in this for his lawyer, Isaac Buchanan? And what is in this for the female working at Fox 5 we normally interview Vybz Kartel and his affiliate? I think her name is Lisa Evers. As I said, this really looks good for Vybz Kartel, but I believe a huge negative impact is attached to it. The girlfriend or the fiancé, she says she forward or fly in from wherever she live just so that she can be closer to Vybz Kartel. And we all know words on the streets that she's a model and this and that and whatever the case may be, which that don't really look bad. But you have to remember, this is not the first time we see woman a fly in for man or dancehall artists in a Jamaica. This is not the first time we see people just decide, say, watch I know, me I go off time. In fact, we see I'm with Gully, and it really sad to me if I use Gully name because that's coming in for cancel. That's like a disrespect for even I use Gully and Vybz Kartel in the same sentence or I compare them. But we just I use that to bring across a point. We see woman flying for Gully and when I check a stock, their ulterior motive was just to rip him off. We know say Vybz Kartel dey behind bars. We know say him still a make millions of dollars, way more than enough of them boy out there road and I make up nice. So is it a case where this fiance, she is one of them who just probably want to rip off Vybz Kartel, or she genuinely love him? Really and truly, you know, have to go answer that in the comment section. Cause in my views, me really feel like it need more time before me can say, yo, I want to see the love, I want to see the care, and just, I mean, all of them things that just manifest itself in the relationship, and then me can say, yes, this really look good. Like say, yo, Vybz Kartel find true love, and this female find true love. Because it would have really look bad. If you see Vybz Kartel, I release EP for that girl, I release track for that girl, have her plastered all over the internet, all over him social media, have her do interview for him, and then all of a sudden is like, you know, hear nothing about the two. This can also be a huge publicity stunt. Vybz Kartel can actually use style for everybody when him decides say, yo, him go the route if he have she as him wife or fiance, and basically I go all over the place and I speak on his behalf. As it regards to Vybz Kartel and Isaac Buchanan, his lawyer, I believe both of them have the same ulterior motive as it regards to doing this Bagger Fox 5 New York interview. I just feel like it's a way of speeding up the hearing or the final decision on his case, whether he's going to be free or he's going to get a new trial or he's going to continue to serve time behind bars. And the reason why I say this, if you remember, the last time when Vybz Kartel did appear on the Fox 5 interview, in a them time they him did appear on Russian live, you did hear the phone finding himself, and he's like Jamaica just decision just get vexed and decides, watch you know, we can't bother with the youth no more. So them just go so broom out of nowhere, right out of the blues, just call up him appeal and make him know. So watch you know, we only cut off 2 or 3 years of your appeal and you continue to serve the rest of time and whatever the case may be. After that, his lawyer forward and go on Fox 5 interview, nothing no go on. Now Vybz Kartel fiance forward and do the same. Me feel like say anytime you see them things here happen, there is a hearing very soon. Not say a hearing, but there's a update on his case. It a forward very soon, and me feel like say that is really the ulterior motive for Vybz Kartel and his team. Remember, the man a fight for him life, the man a fight for him freedom. So whatever him can do, if just get this off him head, just forward and make the people him know. So watch you know, Vybz Kartel free, Vybz Kartel I will continue serve him time. Him just want to know what is what. Remember, that man the behind bars more than a decade. So him just really try to speed up the hearing of his case so that him know what is what. And as I said earlier, me personally believe that is why him a do this bagger interview on Fox 5. But stick a pin, I strongly believe that Vybz Kartel real soulmate is Lisa Evers from Fox 5 New York. It's like she's a PR for the man. She follow the story to the T. Everybody around the artist where she can grab on for do an interview, she always willing to do it. In fact, even with the artist right now, she wish she did do an exclusive or another exclusive interview with the DJ. Me just feel like say outside of this female doing her job, she have a likings for Vybz Kartel. And me not surprised when Vybz Kartel bust off the appeal and forward a road him and she, you see a par. Me not surprised, and me can tell you, anytime Vybz Kartel forward a road, Vybz Kartel I go link up with the female because it's obvious. She am real soulmate.
That girl, the Bible a fulfill me no second that come. Mommy start cry just because she lose her son.
Movado now, as I said, Mavado speak out officially for the first time about the situation of a warrant being out for his arrest and all of them things. And him say a lot. Me not go read through everything what him say. Me just go break it down or summarize everything what Mavado I say. Basically, him a make the people them know. So what you know, after 4 years, where this warrant come from? But me really and truly not go take Movado's story like how him say it, you know. Because if there wasn't any issue with Mavado coming to Jamaica, or if there wasn't any issue of warrant out for Mavado, why Movado stay away from Jamaica for more than 4 years. The last time Mavado came to Jamaica was the time when the incident happened with his son, and then shortly after a man dead and Mavado get arrested. Mavado's son get arrested. Right now the man sentenced to life, and Mavado no come back to Jamaica throughout all of that. His mother passed away, and not even that no make him come back to Jamaica. So right there, so it just shows say yo, there is something why Mavado decide not to come back to Jamaica. But according to him, no warrant never out for him, and him no know where this warrant come from. It just appears. So, and Christopher Thousand, which is the lawyer for Macedo, the female where people would have said she chap him more than 30 million, and they are currently in front of the court. Her lawyer is the first person to speak about the warrant. Movado also make people them know, say not the police them don't know about it, the DPP them, nobody don't know about it. That is the real spooky part. Because even when we speak about the situation, me I say, oh on earth, warrant for out for Movado. And nobody don't know. And not only nobody don't know, nobody can get Movado. Movado a public figure, just as what him say in the article him write. Him is a public figure. Everybody know him name, everybody know where to find Movado. So warrant out for Movado and them can't find him. That just no make no sense. And the way Movado attack, him really feel the harsh reality of Jamaica's justice system, and not just Jamaica justice system, but the corruption in Jamaica overall. We see what happened to Vybz Kartel. And Movado even go as far and speak about his son case, with the witness changing his story more than 3 times, and them still admit it as evidence and use it to sentence Mavado's son to life in prison. That sound familiar? Me just ask that sound familiar? Yes, it does. And basically the same thing in a Vybz Kartel situation. We see a lot of loophole, we see a lot of discrepancy, we see a lot of foolishness going on in the case, but them still manage some way, somehow to sentence Vybz Kartel to life in prison, just like Mavado's son. And it look like them after Mavado now for the longest while. So it just assures say yo, them stay in Jamaica, whether the person do the crime or not, them not doing the proper work to make sure say yo, the people them have a fair trial and them get a fair sentencing. Them just decide say alright, you do it or you don't do it, but we really need you and we are gonna do everything to get you behind bars. It is really a sad situation. Even Mavado say yo, them are telling you forward that Jamaica come sort you out. That sound like a setup. Because if a warrant they out for him, the moment him step off of that plane there, 1 million police come escort him. So right there, so it would definitely be a setup. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, we're not going no further another one. If you are not yet a subscriber, please subscribe. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Bless you.
Go for where you are, don't make them stop you. Still I try make it all when me broke like buckle.